Lots of names, lots of questions. Court documents and transcripts that mention several high-profile celebrities have the public wondering what their connection to Epstein really was. The public has long wanted to see a list of Jeffrey Epstein's confirmed connections. Though a literal list of clients has not materialized for public consumption, a collection of legal documents related to Epstein have now been unsealed. There are a lot of names mentioned in different contexts, which doesn't imply that they were all clients or even associates of Epstein's. In 2019, Epstein was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and conspiracy to commit sex trafficking. He died in jail in August 2019 in what was officially declared a suicide. Despite his death, the case has remained in the spotlight, with Epstein's business partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, eventually found guilty of assisting with the trafficking of young girls per CNN. In 2022, Maxwell was given a 20-year prison sentence.
But today, justice has been done.
Now, Epstein's case is once again at the center of international attention. Recently released documents from a 2015 lawsuit brought forward against Maxwell by Virginia Giuffre mention some of Epstein's connections, including business associates, accusers, and friends. It's important to note again that just because someone was named in these documents does not indicate any connection with Epstein's sex trafficking or imply guilt of any other crimes. Nevertheless, the variety of people who had ties with Epstein will likely come as a shock to many.
But their names appeared in a vast 943-page trove of evidence.
As a once prolific businessman, it was expected that any list of Jeffrey Epstein's contacts and clients would include plenty of famous names. But some are still surprising, including many who were and still are big names in the entertainment industry. Depositions reveal that one of the witnesses, Joanna Sjoberg, once met some of Epstein's famous friends while at his home, including Michael Jackson. Sjoberg said, "I met Michael Jackson at his house in Palm Beach, at Jeffrey's house in Palm Beach." Sjoberg further denied that she ever gave a massage to the late musician. That was pretty much the extent of Jackson's name being brought up, and there's no indication that Jackson had been involved in any of Epstein's wrongdoing. However, the Billie Jean singer wasn't the only entertainer who pops up in the documents. Leonardo DiCaprio, Cate Blanchett, and Bruce Willis were also mentioned in the deposition transcripts. Sjoberg was asked whether she'd ever met these actors during her time with Epstein. She said, "I did not meet them, no. When I spoke about them, it was when I was massaging him. He would be on the phone a lot at that time, and one time he said, 'Oh, that was Leonardo,' or 'that was Cate Blanchett,' or 'Bruce Willis,' that kind of thing." Once again, their names weren't mentioned beyond that brief line of questioning. None of this implies any wrongdoing on the part of Epstein's acquaintances. Beyond actors and singers, a lot of people had an inkling that former President Donald Trump would feature significantly in the Jeffrey Epstein documents. Trump has gone back and forth about having a friendship with Epstein in the past, but nothing in the newly released documents implicates him in any crimes. Sjoberg mentioned Trump at least once in her deposition, reflecting on a time when Epstein mentioned Trump during a visit to Atlantic City. She stated, "Jeffrey said, 'Great, we'll call up Trump and we'll go to,' I don't recall the name of the casino, but we'll go to the casino." While seeing Trump's name wasn't surprising to many, the prominence of another former president in Sjoberg's deposition may shock some. Former President Bill Clinton was mentioned dozens of times in the documents. Recalling a conversation with Epstein, Sjoberg said, "He said one time that Clinton likes them young, referring to girls." Clinton has a well-known history with Epstein. The New York Times reported that Clinton was seen flying on Epstein's jet in 2002, several years before Epstein's first arrest in 2006. In 2019, Clinton's team released a public statement distancing himself from the businessman. Although Clinton's ties to Epstein may appear particularly questionable, the deposition does not implicate the former president in any illegal activity.